Wazza! We're back for another potty. To be honest, I didn't think anyone really give a flying fuck about the first one, but heaps of people seem to like it. So thanks for that. I appreciate it heaps. Actually did pretty well on Spotify. I'm actually impressed. So want to keep these going. I don't have a guest on this one, but that's coming next because this weekend we're filming a potty with my good friend Matty Hill, who owns this bad boy right here. The only A90 super drift car in the whole of Australia, mate. And Matty's been around the drift scene in Australia for a long time at a competitive level, as well as doing grassroots stuff. He's competed in Formula Drift. He's competed in D1nz. Funny story. Matty's old FD Japan car is fucking Samet's. So it's gone for some cool hands and ended up in actual shit. But anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for liking the pod. I guess I got to keep doing them now. I have ordered some cool little news anchor microphones, but they still aren't here yet. So we're just using Gear Wrench tools, of course, the best in the biz. But I just wanted to jump on and say thanks for all the love with the podcast. I didn't think it was going to do that well, which is pretty cool. So we'll keep them going, bringing on. I want to do like cool people. I'm lucky enough to have a lot of cool friends in Australia and know a lot of people. But being with the podcast little setup that we have, if we do travel overseas or whatever, we can take it elsewhere, really. So, I appreciate that. The next thing on my list is merch. So I got some merch designs made by Zach Denman, who's Oh Yeah Sweet. He's the daddy of liveries in Australia, plus really good graphic designer. So I got that made, and then everyone's been frothing the lemon hoodies. So I got heaps of lemon hoodies made. They are coming. You just got to wait. I appreciate that everyone wants to support. It's really sick. Lemon hoodies. I got 150 gloves in white on white, black and white, pink and white, purple and white, and a heap of other different stuff. I'm going to say that Luke's hit the shed. What up, Lukey? You tripping out that does it look like someone's sitting in here by themselves? Because it's happening. Luke's just rocked up. No, I was just filming a potty. Because I got to film Matty on Friday, but this was just like a little update one because it did really good on Spotify.
Yeah, sweet, that's good.
Yeah. Nah, I just had it down just so there was no like background noise, but she'll be beauty. What else? Trippy out that someone's inside talking shit. Plus my car's parked on the road so you can't see me. Oh, did you? You should have sent me a message. Anyway. Got heaps of gloves coming. They have t-shirts on the Low Origin website that are just drop shipping. I just want to say thanks to Brando from Thrill Supply for doing them, just to keep the merch rolling out the door until a lot of other stuff comes that I've ordered. Nabori flags, gloves, stickers, slaps, all that kind of stuff. Hats as well, brand new with a new Low Origin logo that Zach made me up. S13 update. We haven't really... Matty's been plugging away on it. He's also been sick as well. I know Brett from Carmack Revive gave Matty Hearn a hand while I was away. We've sealed all the tubs up. Matty and Brett have done both wheel arches, so they're all fresh, seam sealed and repainted in the black shit so it doesn't rust, whatever it's called. Raptor coating, I think. But that's about it update-wise so far. We're just touching on a couple of things like that and then a few things that's recently happened. I seen that at QR there was a all-girls drift day, but I wanted to touch on that because I really enjoyed, I'm a sucker for this, if the hype of the event's good with the fact of there was a few people that had really put in the effort. No matter just not only just the girls, but the boys as well, like all the partners of the cars. But Ellie Barnes built a sick Cressida with Benny Thomas from Carmack Revive. That car was super sick. Amber, Smodie's missus, built a sick car with new Zach Denman livery, so you can't go wrong, especially when you got good paint and good fitment, genuine wheels. Her car was rad. Smody did a lot of work on that, which was super sick. Oh, there was one more. Oh, Nick Allen built a JZX 100 for his missus. That was pretty sick too. But yeah, I really enjoyed the hype that the girls brought to the table. I get that. I enjoy that when I see my mates, like the boys, get ready for halfway hangs and stees and stuff like that. It hypes up the event that everyone's gone that little bit extra, which is super sick. Yeah, that looked pretty fun. I would have definitely gone to support that event if I was in Australia. But that same weekend, I flew to New Zealand for D1nz to surprise the boys. Spur of the moment trip to go and support all my mates that compete in D1nz. Plus, I've never been to a D1nz round, so that was pretty sick. I was pretty blown away by the action, because obviously it was action-packed if you watched any of it. I'm sure everybody's seen Connor's rollover, which was absolutely mental. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Not only for the fact, because obviously I know a lot of people in the pits, and a lot of people that compete and support the teams and stuff like that, but it was just a cool atmosphere, I guess you could say. Like up in the corporate box. Shout out to Tommy for the corporate box tickets. But every time someone would do a sick run and come through back past the crowd, because you kind of come back on the wall and finish in front of everybody, just how hyped the crowd was to see some good driving. It was a vibe. It was super sick. Plus, like, if you compete at that level, man, it's a lot. Like, I can only imagine how much goes into a D1nz season, let alone at even higher levels like Drift Masters and stuff like that. So it was cool to see Benny Jenks get third in the championship. It's one of my boys. Same with Connor Halligan took out second. Unfortunately, had a massive crash in the finals with Ben. But big shout out to Benny Jenks for the sportsmanship. Soon, Connor's car was like still sliding on its roof when Benny was jumped out of the car to chase after him. So it's very cool to see. Not that you want to see anything like that, especially with your friends driving. But yeah, shout out to Ben. That was pretty cool of you. But yeah, that was about it. It was cool to catch up with a lot of New Zealand friends over there, even outside of drifting and stuff like that. We definitely had plenty of beers. I definitely spewed at somebody's house. I don't know who it was, but yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I really rated D1nz. It was cool. Like, you obviously hear different things from different people about the event, but I really enjoyed it as a spectator. That track in person, you definitely need some big balls to drive it, because there's nothing but walls there. But yeah, it was cool to see what goes into behind the scenes of that kind of stuff at the event. Not that I've seen anything on the lead up to it, because obviously it was in Australia, but yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I definitely would like to go back to watch Spade Park again. It's definitely I've never been to any other round, so I'm just being biased, but it's definitely the round to be at that I'm aware of. What else was on? Drift Masters was on. That looked pretty hectic. That track looks insanely fast. The round in Italy. It looked like if you weren't on your game with your points and stuff like that, one little error seemed to ruin everybody else's run or had to adjust in a big way. But I only really watched the highlights, but it was pretty cool to see Dwayne in a borrowed car get some points. Minus he had a pretty wild round, I guess, in a borrowed car, which is actually the car that James Dean built to give away, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me. Even though his car, he ended with I think he ripped the back suspension out, touching James on the last corner, but still cool to see him get some points for the year, starting off. Bit of Jack Shanahan and Kevin Pasol drama. That was pretty cool. Like, you watch drifting and that championship for the people and the characters, but what grabs your attention is a bit of drama. So there was a bit of drama there. Don't really know what happened there, but go back and watch it if you want to have a geese. Connor Shanahan's chase against James Dean before the one more time was insane as well. But yeah, it looked pretty cool. Cool track. They obviously missed it last year because the Pope passed away, so it was cool to see him back. It was cool to see Dave from Drift Games qualify as well. Definitely had a hard battle with... who did he have? He had Peter, first battle. But yeah, shout out to Dave and the Drift Game boys. What else? Dory Door was on, or Dory Dore, or however you say it, in Japan. A few of the Street Carnage boys were there. That's definitely one of the sickest events in the world. Probably on par with Final Bout, my books, car quality wise, and you can't beat Japan. Japan's the best. But Dory Door looked sick, minus the shat weather. The weather looked well shithouse and a big storm that come through there. But I definitely had FOMO with seeing everybody's Instagram stories and other videos from the event. It looks super sick, even though the rain put a downer on it. But nonetheless, what else? That's about it. Update-wise that I have, off the top of my head anyway, and a couple of things that I've wrote down. We're doing, me and Steve from Aligned, we're going to do a drift day in the end of September on the playground at QR. It'll be like a low origin / Aligned Motorsports or style tuned or whatever Steve's got, whatever branding Steve wants to use on it. Collab event, just cool cars, decorations. We'll do 3-car trains and all that stuff that we can do on the skid pants. That'd be pretty cool. Doesn't seem to be too much happening on that side of things. So we thought, fuck it, we'll do our own event. But yeah, I'm just keeping this one pretty short. But I'm just pretty stoked that everyone frothed the potty. But that's about it. We're filming doing a podcast with Maddie Hill on, I think, Saturday night. So I'll post that next week as well. But yeah, should be pretty good. Maddie's been around for a long time. He has some good stories. Probably one of the funniest dudes I know. Very professional on camera, but off camera, he's fucking hilarious. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe on the Spotify or chuck a like or a comment or whatever. Same with the YouTube, even though YouTube is super hard to get views off. But we'll just keep plugging away. But yeah, thanks for watching. What's that going on?
Oh, man. So
I watched you yesterday.